Hi there, fellow sea glass lovers. Thanks so much for joining me today. I'm so excited. I'm going to the Sea Glass Festival. This is the 15th annual Sea Glass Festival in Surrey, Prince Edward Island. Mermaid's Tears Sea Glass Festival. Look it up, and if you can make it, you will not be disappointed. It's so much fun. So today I'm going to show you what I'm taking with me. If you're going to be there, I'll see you there. But if you're not, I can at least show you some of the things I'm taking in the hopes that it inspires you with your sea glass and gives you some ideas of what you can do with your sea glass. So, first question I often get is, where did you get that dress? Because this dress has sea glass all over it, and you will not believe it. My daughter-in-law spied it at a thrift shop, and she held it up and said, "Oh, I think this will fit Jackie." So home it came. And whenever I go to an event, I like to wear it. So I've got my sea glass dress, I've got my sea glass necklace, I've got my sea glass earrings. I'm all decked out for the show. So let me show you what I'm going to bring with me. So I'm only bringing a few of my larger pieces because my larger pieces are difficult to transport. But I'm going to bring this one here, and I'm also going to bring this one, which I call this one Bed of Flowers. So I'll bring a couple of my big pieces and a couple of my smaller pieces. Like these two I'm going to bring, they're a little bit smaller. So I'm also bringing a couple of my smaller pieces. So I have a couple of 8 by 10 inch pieces that I want to bring because 8 by 10 is fun. Now I really encourage people to go big when it comes to mosaics, which is why I want to bring a couple of my big pieces to show people this is what you can do. But you can also go small like this, or I also have this 9 inch by 9 inch piece that I'm going to bring, a bit of a spiral piece. So I'll just give you a closer look at these pieces. This is an 8 by 10, this is another 8 by 10, and then I have another one that's like 9 inches by 9 inches. So these are my little sea glass mosaics that I'm going to bring with me. They range in size from 5 inches by 7 inches all the way down to my tiny little ones. I've got a couple there where the glass is only like 2 inches by 3 inches. And I just have so much fun making these little pieces. So I'm going to bring a bunch of them with me to the Sea Glass Festival to sell. Now, one of the things I've been asked to do at the Sea Glass Festival is to help out in judging the shard contest, because all of these people bring really cool pieces of sea glass, and then somebody has to judge which is the best. I was thinking, why have I signed up to do this? Because I rarely meet some sea glass that I don't like. I love sea glass, sea pottery, anything that comes from the beach. So to try and judge which are the prize winners, I think I'm going to have a hard job. But one of the things I'm going to do is take a whole bunch of pictures. I am bringing my camera, and I'll show those to you next week. So join me next week, and I'll show you some of the things that I see at the Sea Glass Festival, especially some of the really cool sea glass. I don't know how much video I'm going to take because I really don't like putting people on my YouTube videos without their permission. In fact, I don't without people's permission. So we'll see. I might get a bit of video, but pictures for sure. So join me next week for that. And then they're having a shard contest for the vendors. And because I'm a vendor, I'm going to enter a few of my pieces into the vendors contest. These are really cool finds. I'll give you a closer look. So the two pieces that I'm taking for the vendors contest, one of them is this really cool piece of TV glass. It's super thick, gray, and then there's some sort of adhesive between the gray and the white glass. So that's a pretty cool piece, but this one is super cool. This is a little figurine. It was in the water a long time. I found it a few years ago, and it is from the 1974 series of figurines that were in the Red Rose tea boxes. If you grew up in Canada, you probably drank Red Rose tea, or your family did, and you probably remember seeing those little figurines. So that one is super cool. I'm quite excited about that. The other thing that I'm bringing is a bunch of my little cards. I have so many little fabric cards in all different sizes. So I have lots of those that I'm bringing with me. I've got all sorts of boxes of them. I'll give you a bit of a closer view of those ones. So these are fairly small cards. They're all like 3 by 5 inches or 4 by 4 inches. They're all fairly small, but they're just the cutest little cards, and they make great little greeting cards for people. So I'm going to bring a collection of those with me. And then I have a little collection of 4-inch by 6-inch cards. I was kind of surprised when I laid these out how few I have left. But I'll bring what I have. And I have a pretty good collection of my 5-inch by 7-inch pieces to bring. These are so much fun to make. So I'm going to bring a bunch with me in case anyone's interested. And then I also have a little box of some of my fabric pieces. These are, again, not very big, but they're a little bit bigger than my cards. They're 8 by 10. And some are fabric. I've got a few painted ones as well. So with these 8 by 10s, I have a couple of paintings that are embellished with sea glass. I have a few of my yoga people, which are fabric art that's embellished a bit with sea glass. And then I have a few of my underwater pieces. These are a lot of fun. So I'm going to bring them along as well. And of course I'm bringing my book on how to create sea glass mosaic art, because I'm all about encouraging people to have fun with art and to create really cool things, and to especially create things with your sea treasures. This has tons of pictures of art that I've done in the past, plus it has some instructions on how to do sea glass mosaic art. So along that line, I'm also bringing my kit. I have a kit that includes my book and a frame and sea treasures and the glue, everything you need to make a little 8 by 10 mosaic, so I'm bringing that as well. And I can't leave the fabric art out, so I also have a few little kits on how to create some little fabric art cards as well. So my kit includes my book, the instructions, everything you need to make an 8 by 10 sea glass mosaic. All sorts of beach treasures, a little frame there, the glue, a few tools. So I'll bring some of those along as well. So my kit to make a little fabric card makes a 4-inch by 6-inch card, and these are the ones to pick from. So when you get the kit, you get all the material, a few beach treasures, all the instructions, everything you need to make a sweet little card like this. Once you make one, you'll want to make a whole bunch. So if you're going to Fuumuui this weekend, I'll see you there. And if you're not, I really hope that this has been fun for you. And join me next week and I'll show you what I saw there. And in the meantime, I really hope you make it out to the beach, and happy sea glass hunting. I really hope you all are having fun with your sea glass.